Alright guys, what's going on? Welcome back. We're doing some more Hogwarts Legacy today. We're going to get our first curse today, and then following that, we're going to go do a Rookwood trial. So we're going to pop right over to the Slytherin common room, talk to Sebastian, get our shit together with him. He's getting kind of upset and tight about his sister being cursed by goblins, and he, for some reason, thinks the torture curse will lead to curing her. But hey, I don't care. I just want to learn some evil shit.
My mother sent me a howler ahead.
Here we are. Here. There's our buddy. Yeah,
You're
we've been here.
Brilliant.
Sitting on the floor in front of you.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the
This
best
is part
prepared
8,
we'll be.
by the way.
Unfortunately, only Gaunts knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way. Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Revelio! Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
Wait. That was...
There he is. Good luck.
Shut up.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about our house founder and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory. Get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian! Over here!
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
Its 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous.
Revelio may help.
Sorry about that.
Perhaps all 3 braziers need to be lit at the same time.
Revelio.
Remember, 3 braziers are involved.
Someone who's actually listening.
I do that occasionally.
Revelio.
That brazier went out on its own. I wonder if it's a clue.
Confringo.
Is there like an order to this?
Revelio. Confringo.
What's going on with the braziers? What's the fuck? Braziers? What the hell? Where's the door?
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
Try lighting the braziers more quickly, one after the other.
I fucking did that shit.
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Reparo.
The rubble formed a relief of a person
Journal
facing a
entry.
snake.
Signed by
Must be
Noctua
the
Gorn.
voice I hear.
Gaunt? Ominous. Your family was here.
The voice is ancient.
You hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I wish all Slytherins could talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
I see no reason we should stop now.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous. You possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us?
Never mind. There's no clear way forward.
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed.
This journal
And there's
entry,
more than one gate
it
ahead.
mentions getting lost and
Then
being
look
unwelcome.
closely at each gate for clues. Poor Aunt Noctua.
Incendio!
Brave.
The dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. There's balance to the symbol.
Revelio! Revelio! Incendio! Revelio! Revelio! Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian.
This one is circle and then a snake thing.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first. Nice work.
There you go.
That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio.
This one's fish, triangle, triangle, fish, fish, triangle, triangle, fish. Where's the other one? It must be up here.
Incendio.
Another welcoming sort, was he? Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. And she was my favorite person in the world for it.
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling. The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet
Revelio.
finished with us.
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak. Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous. I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture. I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous.
Yeah,
As if
Crucio.
flying in here is a
Just gotta
better
fucking
option
say
than
it, huh?
casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait. You didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio.
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I want to learn the Crucial.
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this.
Nice.
Ready? I'm ready.
Are you all right?
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. Found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Sebastian, ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around.
Shit's been here for like thousands
May I
of
have a
years,
look?
bro. Don't drink that shit.
What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
Revelio.
Oh, single.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your
Revelio.
aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Reparo.
Okay, cool. Okay, next one. Little back on the path. Where is the second keeper? We gotta go talk to our boy.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen. Teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be. There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seems sincere, and Sirona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm. He hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lord Gok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
I think I've been there already. Oh, that's why. Okay.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
What? You're the one who released Treadwell, aren't you? That was a mistake, my friend.
Over here!
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate.
I was just
Let's
going
go.
to front top the gate, bro. Why are you fucking hiding? You know what, just... Crucio!
To find the child. But which child?
We could take every child we find to Ranrock. Like one.
Sounds like a lot of work. Perhaps we just head in with them. Here we are.
You don't know who you're playing with. How the child is
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion! You don't believe you can defeat me, do you?
Fine,
there.
fine.
That's our way in.
This firm, bro.
Wingardium Leviosa.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the
I
country...
wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
Any special words you want me to pass on to your mum?
I like how you guys... Sounds getting the worst of it. He's getting...
I'll make you wish you were back at school.
Descendant.
You've made a grave mistake.
I shall avenge your death.
Leviosa.
Confringo. Revelio.
I suppose that's the quick way down.
Revelio. Revelio.
Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead. This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do.
Revelio.
Where is that portrait?
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Where is it? Oh, here it is.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be.
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig
Yeah,
must leave you now.
Revelio.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the map chamber.
Revelio.
Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Convulso. Accio. Convulso.
Oh wait, hang on, I have an idea.
Convulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I'll go back through here. I'll blow someone's knees out run like that on that fucking moving thing, dude.
That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it.
Huh.
Revelio. Accio. Confringo.
Oh. Okay. Well, that door closed, so it's this way.
way to reposition this archway?
Oh, hang on. Oh wait, hang on now, come on.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Confringo. Confringo. Accio. Descendo. Revelio.
I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how?
You know?
There's a pillar here, but no ledge near it for me to grab onto.
Confringo. Confringo. Confringo.
Hitting the command readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one.
Hmm. Oh wait, I have an idea. Alright, so hit this. It'll turn around. I'll come at this from this side, which should be a platform there. But since I can't climb this thing all the way, I'm gonna have to blast it through this portal. No. I'll blast it through this portal. Come over here. Put it through here.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
Oh, wait a minute. Hang on.
Revelio.
Oh, time new? Alright, so... through here, you can see that that's hollow. No, you fucking asshole. Go...
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Go like right here-ish. And then we'll go through. And then go through again. There we go. Hit this, hit that. Yeah, there it is.
Is it possible to put one of those
there
blocks
we go.
through the archway? Revelio. Confringo.
And then go back through. Oh, I shouldn't use it on him. Amazing. Did we do it? That wasn't that bad. That was much easier than the first one, bro. Oh, fuck me. Let's see how many more we got. We got these things. If I could throw all of them. Hit him with it. Boom. There you got this fucker. Wow, you baby. Is that it? There's the pensive. Watch, this is gonna be like, nope.
What a relief.
Let's go get this first.
Rebellion.
Let's view it. Memories.
Must say I'm curious to hear of Isadore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
Hey. Wow. Dude, the power to take pain. Well, that could work with that little girl in the curse, right? Just go pop that shit right out.
You're back.
And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
What was the glowing strand that Isadora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain. You will understand more about her actions as you complete the trials.
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
Oh, wintertime, baby! I fucking love it, man. I like the seasons changing. I like to decorate the rooms and stuff. It's really cool. Like the people that made this game they did a really good job. Almost at 26. Okay. Do I have any more quests right now?
Natty told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
Revelio.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement.
Okay.
He mentioned you might be interested in learning how to breed beasts.
I'm waiting for all the messages to pop in. What chills, bro. Oh my god. Let's get to the Room of Requirement.
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deke thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
That sounds like a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deke suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers.
This mission probably pissed off so many fucking woke people. Like, there's no such thing as gender, and then on top of that, they hate J.K. Rowling. So this fucking elf is a bigot.
Deke has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deke.
There we go. Tomes and scrolls. Might go make a new wand too, bro. Like, well, I got a lot of money. You might as well fucking splurge. Or I should just save it for fucking upgrades. Oh, it's snowing. That's so cool, dude.
Revelio.
So, buddy boy.
Take your time looking about. Plenty of wonderful books to stoke a curious mind like yours. Nothing like finding just the right...
Now I can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the Thestrals.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
There you go. Whatever.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Okay. Yeah, so we bought a bunch of shit so we could just build a bunch of shit. What I'm actually going to go do real quick is go over... Well, I don't want to go there yet. I want to go down... Nope, I don't want to go there yet. I want to go down here.
Revelio.
So, first thing we're gonna do.
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
No, fuck off.
Protego! Protego!
Okay, that's cool.
I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestrals,
Oh,
simply
fuck, okay.
release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
That's pretty cool.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them. Should be able to use it to breed your new Thestrals.
I think I gotta go to the other one in the middle, so I think that I have my animals in there. Oh shit, there's a whole other wing over here now. That's so cool. So let's go to our in here. Yes, I don't have it in here. Oh wait, no, but the ocean one, then the ocean one. Where's the ocean one? That's up here. I think they're up here because I had the big guy.
How will never believe this.
We're probably gonna have to come back. So we'll come back after about 30 minutes. Let's go learn Bombarda. What are we gonna do? Go here.
Revelio.
This looks intriguing.
Levioso.
Not good.
Potato.
Right now you stay there.
Levioso.
Really?
Confringo. Levioso.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Revelio.
Got another one. Like a Pokeball, bro. Speaking of which, we gotta play Pokemon on here. All of them. Every single Pokemon playing on this channel. Raja, Giant, Triple Toad. Okay, so now we're gonna go. Over here, go a little bit to the west.
Your spells glance off of me. Huh? Was that you?
Levioso. Confringo.
Crucio.
You won't get away with that.
You're making this
Confringo. Accio. Protego. Descendo. Confringo.
That's bullshit, bro.
Levioso. Revelio. Assignment's all finished.
I get as many as possible. Just so I can breed them, maybe, if I want, if I can breed a toad or something. Over here.
Revelio.
Eat in this Pokeball, motherfucker. Oh, you ranked up nice.
There. I'm not going to hurt you.
Bombarda. It's like another fire spell, it seems like. I think at least.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed. I take it you're ready to...
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, You must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile.
Bombarda.
Well done. Now, let's put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Bombarda.
Revelio.
Bombarda.
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
Professor, might I have a moment?
Yes. What is it?
I was wondering what inspired your interest in magical beasts.
Are you considering some sort of profession in the field?
I haven't decided quite yet, but I do find magical beasts fascinating.
You do seem to engage well with the beasts in class. I believe that when choosing a path, particularly of a scholarly nature, one must take into account both one's enthusiasm for a particular subject, as well as how one may best serve the students to whom one is obligated to both inspire and teach.
Of course, Professor. When did your path become clear?
I recall it quite vividly. It was the summer between my 6th and 7th years. I read in the Prophet about a wizard who'd been selling alchemy eggs and disappeared in the mountains near my home. I knew of the alchemy, of course, from my studies, but they are native to lands east of here, such as India. I wondered if it was possible that an alchemy could be so nearby. Hence, I went to find it.
I hope they come with a sequel and you can continue as the
Seems
player
quite
you
a
were and you don't
challenge
lose any
finding an
spells.
alchemy in the mountains.
Doesn't make any
It
sense if you
was.
lost all your spells. And it becomes
After
more
a few
adults, like you can
days,
fucking probably
during
become
which
Dark
my
Wizard and go kill
parents
people
grew
and shit.
increasingly annoyed at my absence,
Oh, the Voldemort
I
path.
found what little remained of the wizard egg trader. He was near a tree hollow. And there, inside, was a nest with 7 silver alchemy eggs.
What did you do with them?
Nothing. Beasts are to be valued for what they can provide for wizard kind. Protective clothing, potion ingredients, even wand cores. Only poachers see the value in ending a beast's life for galleons. I left the eggs alone. I hid, and moments later, the beast flew right over my head. Breathtaking. She then seemed to all but disappear as she shrunk to fit into the hollow.
That sounds incredible.
Indeed.
Okay,
I
come on,
knew
chick.
in that
Get on with it.
moment that I needed to understand all that I could about beasts and ensure that wizard kind learned to benefit properly from them. Now, I trust that I have answered your question. You would do well to continue your study of
She
beasts,
just keeps going on.
regardless of your chosen path. Beasts and all that they provide will vastly improve your life.
Yes.
And perhaps one day
cool.
even save it.
I shall
Alright,
remember
hang
that,
on,
Professor.
one more second. Let me
Thank you.
fucking pumpkins up, bitch. Oh. Oh!
Bombarda.
Excellent.
Very cool.
You have it well in hand. Textbook execution. Bravo.
Aloha Mora.
Fuck you, Pats.
Revelio.
Next thing up.
Bombarda.
Let's go talk to Sebastian again.
Revelio.
Oh.
In your mother.
Lumos.
I hate when I do that.
Revelio.
You'll never believe...
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous.
Shit, here he
Keeping this to
comes.
ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian.
I
heard
just killed him.
everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Confringo. No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous.
Revelio.
I'll be on my way.
Confringo.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further. But if you think he might, please let me know.
I want to learn dark curses, bro.
It would mean a lot.
I mean, do I put 2 points? 1 point? 1 point, 2 points. These don't really give you cursed things. It's more of like fighting cursed enemies. I like that one. Yeah, so it's like the puppy sweetings. Poppy sweeting, and then we'll return to the thing to see if our things are bred. It should be.
The tales of beetle Revelio.
Well, how much?
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Poppy sweeting.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she
Literally
knows
done.
how I feel about the poachers.
Yeah, exactly.
I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
Okay.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
Revelio. He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why.
Like, he clearly knew we were serious.
Perhaps
He said
that's
the
why
entire castle
Centaurs are
on it.
suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a Dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. Revelio. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy
Fuck
to see
you.
us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from here. Let's get a better lay.
Are you even admirable strength?
Incendio! Guardian Levion Bombard.
Pathetic. You'll need to be quicker than that. What was that? His tackle legs bombarding. Was that meant to be an attack of some sort? Cubrigo,
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Reparo.
Oh, where's all mine?
Revelio.
Maybe I should get into poaching. What? There's a lot of money here.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now, and secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizardkind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around.
Fuck you.
Be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Revelio. Have you heard from your family? Confredo.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Hello, Hamora.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The elements of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful, don't think you'll get it out of here. I won't rest.
Not the brightest child.
Confredo. What have you done?
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
You will fall!
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Did the dragon help us block that attack, or was it just us using our fucking brains? Because, I mean, these dark wizards are pretty fucking stupid, to be honest. They don't use basic-ass curses to protect themselves. Like, two, like, 17-year-olds can do it. Why the fuck don't these, like, professional poaching wizards who can use dark magic? Like, I think it's kind of silly, but...
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you?
Cool.
I shall see you back at the castle.
Revelio.
Alright, so now we can go back and do our other quests. And Hogwarts. Requirement. Go back to our swamp area.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Well, this little one. Fuck.
Revelio.
No. No!
Revelio. I'll look after you. I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral. Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts, that Master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged Master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, Master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, Master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
It sounds to me as if your master got what he deserved.
Deke never wanted anyone to get hurt. Not the phoenix, not Tobbs, and not even Master. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts.
Okay, here we go.
Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
What else? How many questions do we have? Professor Weasley's assignment. Where's her assignment? Like field page, that page.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that...
Revelio.
Be shy, for I can't wait to watch you try.
He'll get pages, so I need.
So this is the underground harbor.
Revelio.
Oh, sorry.
Revelio.
I on now? Up here?
That book, Professor Weasley.
Looking for the book Intermediate
Revelio.
Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial.
Oh, shut up.
Hence,
It's from
I
the
have
book.
created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
If that's the only way I can convince you to give me that book, then let's get it over with.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
I'm making shit up.
The Golden Snidget.
Correct! The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done! Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct! According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the
Fuck
largest?
you.
The Bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
True.
Actually,
Oh my god, she's
the
so
answer
annoying, bro.
was
Just give me the
false.
fucking book.
While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough.
I don't care.
I'll put
It was
the
Back
book
to the
on
Future, I know.
pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for
Revelio. Revelio ought to make quick work of this.
Want to test your knowledge on some more difficult questions?
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind.
Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
The classroom. We'll finish this up, and I think this should be the end of episode 8. We did a good amount there. There we go. Oh, shit.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Good on that.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've
We'll do
been
that
up
next
to.
episode.
I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Beautiful.
Goodness.
Oh, that's cruel.
Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration. Preparation, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
I'd start changing shit to money.
Beautifully done.
So we have every single spell now, with the exception of Lada Cadaver, which is the killing curse, and Imperio, which is the mind control curse. We'll get to that one in the next episode. Let's see what we got here. So, oh, we gotta speak with her though. I'm not done with this yet.
The cross wands. My fizzing wisdom. These things take time.
We'll do this, and the video will be
wanted to
over.
discuss my
because I
progress
gotta
so
go
far
sleep.
this term, Professor.
I got
I
3
did.
hours ahead of me. So.
You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed, and frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you were able to grow a venomous tentacula. Growing such a magical plant is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Were your meetings with Professor Black's house elf and exploration of various caves down by the lake connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed. If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available.
Okay, so all of our assignments are completed, so we're done with that one. That's a 10 side quests over here, then probably like 30 of them or whatever. We'll do them over time. I don't even know if we'll get done with them before the playthrough's not like completely over, but kind of over. Main quests, you got about 9 left, surprisingly. I think they were farther along. I guess all the side quests kind of take away from that. And we're pretty good. We're level 26. We're moving up pretty quick. We got some good shit. We got beasts. We got a bunch of stuff. Growing shit in our room. We got breeding animals. We're on our way. I don't know to what, but what I'm gonna do now is this looks like, oh, I like this one more. That's gonna be that for this episode. This episode I think 8 we're on. I want to say 8. Is it 8? I don't even fucking know. Hogwarts Legacy. Yeah, we're on 8. So 8 weeks of this so far. 2 months. You don't even realize, because I've only been playing this for like 3 days. Well, not 3 days. It's like a week now. But you guys have only... I've dedicated a lot of time. When I come home from work, I put like 2 hours in. My girlfriend's at work, so I get some time. I go to sleep. I don't sleep as much as I should probably, but Being said, all this while trying to like play other games. Right now, I'm gonna go play some From Russia with Love, the 007 PS2 game. Just beat 2 PS2, and an N64 James Bond game too. Those are getting up. You guys probably seen a few of those by now. Yeah, I gotta play Avowed. That just came out. I really want to get into that a little bit, but that's another fucking like 40 hours. Ghost of Tsushima, I'm a little behind on. I'm on part 8 is the last one I released, and the 27th of May is I have to play like at least 10 more hours of that to get 5 more videos out, so I can kind of pump through and get through the main storyline. But I haven't played that in like 5 months, so since September. It's February now. But yeah, lots of games. Every day we have a new video on this channel, guys. So if you guys enjoy it, subscribe. You know, same shit as always. Here's our Hogwarts guy. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.